Yeah, and it's kind of hard to narrow down flavors in the beginning. I mean, we started with, 20, 30. But the flavors that we did pick, I think, are pretty versatile. You can really, any combination of those with any alcohol is pretty good. We haven't really found one that doesn't work. Like, there's very few times where we've mixed a shrub with an alcohol and it was like, nah, you know what? That didn't really taste good. For the most part, they do. You know,
excuse me 1 second, Mike. Sorry, my children are encroaching on my personal space.
You have personal space? Where'd you get that? Can I have some?
No. I don't have enough to share.
No. They're super easy.
Yeah.
I mean, you can take some vinegar and some sugar and some fruit, and you let it sit. And if it's too sour, add some sugar. If it's not fruity enough, add some fruit, and, kind of vice versa, really.
I do believe that we have instructions on how to make them also on our website. We should probably tell you all that it's ridiculously complicated, and you need to start by growing a beard, and... But
it depends what phase of the moon and how close Mercury and Jupiter are to each other to really get it down right. I mean, you can try, but it's just not going to work.
If you're not aware of that, why even bother? All joking aside, it is really easy. And
it was probably super common. You see a lot of old recipe books with either, especially in Canada, like a raspberry vinegar, which is basically a raspberry shrub, and it's it'd be like as common as making jam or making your own bread or of anything else, and then it just kind of fell out of favor. Really, I guess for no good reason, or maybe world wars, refrigeration.
During a plague type scenario, you'd want as much vinegar around you as possible.
I mean, they used to clean ships with vinegar. They used to put vinegar in, drinks for sailors. There's the old drinks. What was it, like Oxymel, Oxycrat, with vinegar, honey.
Yeah.
Kind of started medicinally long time ago, using vinegar in these types of drinks, and then as things progress, and I guess kind of like a gin and tonic, you're just like, hey, this kind of tastes pretty good.
Yeah.
And then it was a really popular temperance drink as well. 1860s in and around there when the temperance movement was kind of at its height. With all popular temperance drinks, alcohol seems to make them better.
It does. With all the classics.
I like temperance, but I just like a little bit of drinking along with it.
A little bit of drinking with my temperance. I guess, but at the time, though, like I guess it was the amount they were drinking, because when you do see those descriptions of actually how much alcohol they were consuming on a daily basis, it's quite incredible. I remember reading one, and they were saying at the peak when people were drinking the most, in just not including their beer and wine consumption, just their spirits consumption was at around about 15 shots per day.
Wow.
Which is... like you imagine,
that's a lot.
And things were still happening. Buildings were being built, people were going to work, stuff was being bought, stuff was being delivered. Everybody's half cut, though.
Brought to you by Falsox Shrubs, a concentrate for sodas and cocktails made from organic apple cider vinegar and all natural ingredients. 12 to 16 drinks per bottle, 6 amazing flavors. Can't decide? Try them all in our Shrub Collector's box set. Visit falsox.com for our retailers, drink recipes, videos, merchandise, and online store. But I mean, the Shrubs do make a nice non-alcoholic drink. I mean, the vinegar in the drinks does kind of, in my mind and in my taste buds, kind of mimics a bit of an alcohol burn.
It does, yeah.
Where it's not just, typically most non-alcoholic drinks they're just sweet.
Yeah.
They're too sweet. They're not tart enough. There's not enough complexity to it. What I think we've done really well is balance the tartness of the organic apple cider vinegar, the natural flavors of the fruit, and then, supplement with a little bit of sugar to kind of even it all off. Just to have a kind of nice, balanced, well-made drink. And then that doesn't necessarily have to have alcohol in it, for sure. And we have lots of non-alcoholic cocktail recipes on our website that are, I like them. But they do make nice, like shandy, radler type things too. We've rescued more than our fair share of beers that we didn't like at events, just by putting shrubs in it.
Yeah.
Tip a little bit in. Grapefruit, rosemary, mango, lime. Those are really nice for some light beers. You can use like the raspberry balsamic.
Maybe we should start selling them in a little case where, like, in case of shit beer, break glass. That's terrible. And a cider.
And I thought it would make it sweeter. Yeah, cider. Yeah, for sure. And I always thought that because of the sweetness in the shrub, that it would make the beer a little sweeter. But I think it dries it out.
Yeah, it does.
The vinegar, for some reason, changes the mouthfeel of it, and it makes it seem drier and lighter than it actually is, which is kind of interesting.
It is, yeah. I know. I was
some
surprised
chemistry
by that.
in there that I don't understand, but there you go. But if you haven't tried a shrub, check our blog. We have instructions on how to make it. Check our online store where you can buy it, and all of our retailers online if anything's open in this stupid world. But we do have free shipping in Canada, so if you want to try it. And then we have some box sets too. So if you don't want to try, each bottle makes between 12 to 16 drinks. The box set has all 6 flavors in 4-ounce bottles. Yeah. So, pick up one of those, try them. There's really no bad way to make a drink with them, and it's really, really hard to screw one up.
It is
why I like it. Click buttons, subscribe, like, validate our feelings. Tell us how you feel.
We're very sensitive. Very sensitive people, as you can probably
tell
guess.
us how you feel, and we're just going to make fun of you. So,
yeah.
Leave comments. Leave recipes. Even better. You have a good cocktail recipe. You got a shrub recipe. Have you tried a shrub of ours that you didn't like? Go tell someone else. I don't care.
Yeah. Not interested.
Chop your tongue off right now.
It's not working.
Like, subscribe, click stuff, drink nice drinks. Don't be a dick.
Yeah, it's important.
Wash your hands. Keep your distance. Don't look at me directly in the eye.
Don't cough on people's faces.
Until this virus is spread, and then it's totally fine.
Then it's fine.
Yeah.